And welcome back to Summertown High School. Brian Long alongside Timmy Kinnick, Clint Brazier, set to bring you boys action. And fellas, Wheels, as we mentioned before, big shout out to Macy Pettis. She's our technical producer tonight, as Wheels a little under the weather, had to go home. So thank you to Macy. Fellas, I know Summertown won big at Perry County, and we've already touched on it a little bit, but I don't think any of the three of us are expecting anything like that tonight.
Yeah, Coach Long kind of got into it a little bit, but I think his message probably the last couple of practices they've had is that game don't mean anything, and you better not be overlooking this bunch because they're hot right now.
And again, we're going to be the smallest team on the floor once again. I mean, Perry County has a lot of size, led by number 4 Landon Warren and number 5 Kenner Hastings, both 6'5" or better, 6'6",
and underclassed.
Yeah.
Young team.
Young team.
I don't think they have any seniors. I
right.
don't think.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You know, we just got our 2 that were recognized, Cole Campbell and Kurt Burleson, but getting ready for starting lineups. And, if you tuned in a month and a half ago when me and Brian did that call from Perry County thinking, well, this game won't be much, I'll turn it off, you better stay with us because I got a feeling it's going to be a war.
Hey, well, we all know Wayne County boys is one of the better Class A boys teams around here. And Perry County just got through beating them by 12, holding them to 36 points.
Unreal. And I would say they're going to have some kind of defense. We talked about it, Brian. You said wouldn't be surprised they don't spread out in the zone and make us pound it inside, and somebody besides Kurt Burleson beat us.
That's right.
All right, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Langdon Stanley, and we'll be back basketball action.
About ready for tip-off here. We're going to have Kurt Burleson tipping it off against Kenner Hastings. We're ready to get it on. Just again, we'll make mention of all everybody in the yellow T-shirts tonight in support of Miss Rhonda Campbell and her cancer battle, as our thoughts and prayers continue to go out for this family and what they're going through at this time. As Kurt wins the tip, run down by Sawyer Sherman, gives over to Cole Campbell, and here come the Eagles. Sawyer Sherman out on the left wing, now over here to Kurt Burleson. Kurt puts it on the floor into the lane, all the way home, shot up off the glass, no good. Kurt Burleson up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. And Kurt will go to the line for 2 free throws. And, fellas, we've seen a lot of that over the
100%
games.
Yeah, he's come out in this game fired up, too. He looked like just watching him in warm-ups and there at the jump. I mean, he's ready to go tonight.
Kurt's first free throw, rolling, good.
Foul will be on Peters, his first, and the first of the game.
Second toss is also good. 2-0 Eagles. Summertown jumps into full court pressure.
You know, Brian, one thing we didn't talk about is this pressure at Perry County really gave them fits, too, as well, on the defensive end.
Is Hastings with it in the backcourt, now across the timeline to Peebahouse. Peebahouse, skip pass over to number 3. That's Mercer. His pull-up jumper is good. Jake Mercer notched the score at 2. And here comes Summertown. Burleson across the timeline to Sawyer Sherman. Sawyer puts it on the floor, gives back to Kurt. Burleson drives, stops, 17-footer, back rim, no good, rebound, Hastings.
They gave Kurt a three. I couldn't believe he didn't shoot the three. Then they even gave him a short two.
Mercer over to Peebahouse for a long three. Battle for the rebound, Cole Campbell. Campbell across the timeline. Perry County back on defense. Leighton Sherman to his brother Sawyer. Gets a screen from Kurt Burleson. Sawyer into the lane. His runner up, rolling, no good. Rebound, Kurt Burleson. Shot blocked. Rebound, Cole Campbell. Cole fights out of there, gets it out of there to Leighton. Leighton Sherman from the volleyball line. Rattles, no good. Rebound, Andrew Mabry. Over to Kurt Burleson. Burleson picks up his dribble, now skips it out there to Mabry. Over to Leighton Sherman. Leighton Sherman gets the screen, now gives it back to Mabry. Layup, good.
Good give and go.
Beautiful, beautiful execution there by Leighton Sherman, Andrew Mabry. Summertown 4, Perry County 2.
Tell you what, guys, I don't know if y'all noticed, he got a foul call on one, but it's been two shots that got blocked by Kurt. This size for Perry County really, they're going up with Kurt on everything he shoots.
There's Warren, turnaround 15-footer, good. Again, he can just rise up and shoot over the Summertown players. Burleson into the lane, spins all the way.
Got fouled, no call.
Should have been a foul. Perry County's Mercer with it. Ahead to Warren. Warren shot up, no good. Rebound, Cole Campbell.
How many times have we said that so far in this game?
To Burleson. He's going to be fouled, and that foul will be on Peters. That'll be his second. And Burleson will go back to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, Kurt's getting to the basket, but they are not letting him have anything, fellas, when he gets there.
Well, he needs to just keep taking it and get him in foul trouble like he's doing right here.
First toss, rolls out. Already a much better start for Perry County this game than the first, as we expected. Burleson knocks down the second. Summertown leads 5-4. Hastings with it in backcourt, gives to Warren. Warren has it stolen by Leighton Sherman. Leighton to Kurt Burleson. Into the lane, layup, good. Really was fouled again. Kurt needs to be careful.
Yeah, he may have mild just a little bit right there.
I think Kurt might have been doing a little taunting right there.
Hastings is going to be fouled by Sawyer Sherman. And I believe Coach Long noticed the same thing. So
yeah,
Peters will play it in. Summertown 7, Perry County 4. Warren being harassed by Leighton Sherman to Peebahouse to Hastings from about 25. No good. Battle for the rebound, slapped around. Who's got it? It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Hastings. It'll be Summertown basketball.
Hastings slow to get up, too. I don't know if he got Charlie horse there or what.
I think he got the breath knocked out of him. The referees ain't going to stop.
And now the referee will get an injury timeout, I guess. As looks like Peters with those 2 fouls, he's going to come out as well.
Let's see, Ryan Mars in. Sawyer Sherman for 3. Oh, it comes out. Rebound, Mercer.
You got a break there, referee. Let us get the ball in with the defense not set, and one of the Shermans missed an open 3.
And Sawyer's going to be called for a foul.
I think that'll be Sawyer's second.
Summertown really aggressive when Perry County crosses the timeline. Jackson Bennett to check in. Out will go Sawyer Sherman with the 2 personal fouls. Ryan Morris plays it in to Peebahouse. Peebahouse to Mercer. Summertown looks to be in a 1-2-2. Mercer. Skip down to Warren. Shot up too easy right there. He gets the layup up and in. 7-6, Summertown by 1. Graham Howell set to check in for the Eagles. Mabry to Jackson Bennett. Bennett into the lane, left-hander, no good. Rebound, Warren.
It was a good take, and it was the right take. Just couldn't get enough English on it.
Mercer over to number 13. That's Moore. To
Peebahouse.
Peebahouse drains the 3, and Perry County takes the lead 9-7. 4:20 to play in the first period. Campbell, Burleson to Bennett. Cole Campbell. Perry County settles into a 2-3 zone, really extended. Campbell inside Burleson. Spins, shot up, rolling good, Kurt Burleson.
Vintage.
9-9. Peva House in backcourt. Gives over to Warren. Warren to number 13, Moore. Moore, he's trapped. Gives it back to Warren. Warren, Peva House in the corner to Mercer for three. Rolling, no good. Rebound, Leighton Sherman. Eagles want to run. Sherman across the timeline now. He'll peel it off. Stops, gives over to Burleson. Burleson to Jackson Bennett for three. Bang, Jackson Bennett. Good to see you right there, fellas.
Yes,
Absolutely.
That's 2 trips in a row. Jackson Bennett's looked to score.
Summertown takes the lead as Moore is trapped in the backcourt. Gives back to Warren. Warren across to Peva House in the corner to Mercer. Looks inside, now back out Peva House from 25. No good. Rebound, Kurt Burleson.
Tough rebound there, Kurt. Kind of short side and good hands.
Burleson to Bennett to Campbell. Drives baseline to a hitting, cutting Burleson. Shot up. No good. Or he's going to be a jump ball. And again, Clint, that's 3 times he's had his shot blocked.
Yep.
We don't see that a lot.
Now, Kurt started that ball at his waist, though. It was trying to get it back up there. He's got to keep that thing above his head.
Ryder Blackwood and Graham Howell in. Cole Campbell and Andrew Mabry get a break. Hastings in backcourt gives to Warren. Warren, Peva House. Over to Hastings. Back to Peva House. Summertown into the 2-3 zone. Hastings to Warren to Peva House. Thought about the three. Now puts it on the floor, drives. He's cut off. Ball slapped away, stolen, nearly stolen by Graham Howell, but it'll be Perry County basketball under their own basket. Hastings set to play it in. Lobs it into Peva House. Peva House, 12-foot jumper, good.
Good fadeaway.
And that was contested pretty bad by Jackson.
It's congested and contested.
Yeah, well,
Leighton
Jackson
Sherman.
done about all he could do with it.
Jackson Bennett back to Leighton Sherman. Down in the corner to Graham Howell. Skips it out there to Jackson Bennett. Blackwood, Bennett for three. No good. Rebound, Graham Howell. Pump fake. He'll take it back up, rolling. Good job, Graham Howell, as he gets the bucket.
You know, I thought in that Loretta contest, Brian, Graham had a lot of opportunities. We never looked at the goal. We got to get Graham start thinking to score every once in a while, too.
You know, and I thought he really did that up at Battle Creek the other
Good.
night. Blackwood, as Summertown steals it, races across timeline to Bennett, to Burleson. Kurt into the lane, spins, now back out to Bennett for three. Bang, Jackson Bennett. That's 2 threes for Bennett. 17-11.
Good job by Kurt taking
Hastings.
it in and working it back out.
Gives over to Mars. Mars to Peva House. Back out front, Hastings. Hastings stops, pops, 15-footer. No good. Rebound, Ryder Blackwood.
Oh, Ryder.
Blackwood in backcourt gives to Leighton Sherman. In the corner to Bennett. Back to Leighton Sherman. To Blackwood. To Burleson. To Ryder. Back around. Looking inside for Kurt Burleson. Leighton Sherman out top of the key. He's going to gun from 22. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's Warren for Perry County. A minute 5 to play. Peva House ahead to Hastings. Hastings to Peva House. He'll give it back to Mercer. To Hastings. Oh, hits a cutting Warren.
It's good backdoor screen there by Peva House to set that all up. Warren's got 6.
17-13. Bennett in the front court. Gives over to Leighton Sherman. Back to Bennett. In the corner to Howell. Gets inside to Burleson. Has it slapped away. Stolen by Peva House.
Yeah, they had 3 people come down triple team him there.
Hastings, Euro step to the goal. No good. Rebound, Graham Howell. Good job there, Howell, to secure that rebound. He gives over to Bennett.
Coach Long wanting as much play for one here. As we all know, we don't do that great sometimes, Brian.
No. If they let us do it, we'll be all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Leighton Sherman from the volleyball line.
Nope.
No good. Rebound, Ryder Blackwood. Up and good.
Good job, Ryder.
Ryder Blackwood with the rebound bucket. And that's where your first quarter will end, with Summertown leading 19-13. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. And welcome back to Summertown High School, Perry County versus Summertown. Summertown leading 19-13 as we begin the second period. Brian Long alongside Timmy Kennett, Clint Brazier, and Macy Pettis, our technical person tonight. As Mabry will play it in, he'll give it to Campbell, and here come the Eagles. To Mabry, to Jack Hallmark, who's entered into the game. He gives to Kurt Burleson out top of the key to Jackson Bennett. Gets a screen, and we're going to get an illegal screen. Kurt Burleson's going to pick up the foul.
I'm trying to look at Coach Long to tell if I don't think he agrees with it.
I didn't agree with it, and the guy had a hold to Jackson's arm as he was trying to come around it too. So
Warren in front court gives over to Haston. Haston to Peebahouse. Peebahouse drives baseline. Now we're going to get whistle against Andrew Mabry.
Coach Long pleading his case again. Two quick fouls there on Summertown.
There is. And there's been a lot of contact down here against Kurt Burleson if we're going to get that one. Peebahouse into the lane. His pull-up 12-footer, good. Hey, Peebahouse is playing.
He's got 7.
19-15, Summertown. Campbell to Burleson, back to Campbell, in the corner to Hallmark. Hallmark drives baseline. Cut off, now gives out to Campbell. Campbell into the lane, shot up off the glass, rolling. No good, rebound Mercer. Mercer for Perry County. As Mason Neal and Leighton Sherman set to re-enter for Summertown. Haston out between the circles. Gives it over to Peebahouse. Back to Mercer. Mercer, Peebahouse. Tries to go inside to number 42, Griffin. It's slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Summertown. It'll be Perry County basketball. And Neal comes in for Hallmark. Leighton Sherman comes in for Jackson Bennett.
Jackson needs to get him a quick break and get back out there. Jackson, hopefully he's having his coming out party tonight, getting back in form from where he left off last year.
On the floor for the Eagles is Campbell, Mabry, Burleson, Leighton Sherman, and Mason Neal. Haston to play it in. Gets it in the corner to Peebahouse. It's going to be slapped out of bounds by Cole Campbell. Summertown, or Perry County basketball in the very deep corner. Haston inbound to Peebahouse. Slapped out again by Cole Campbell.
Cole Campbell says, "Not that. It ain't going to be that easy."
Yeah. Haston, play it in. Gets it into Peebahouse. Back to Haston. Haston drives baseline, cut off by Mabry. We're going to get an offensive foul on Haston as Andrew Mabry steps in there and taking the charge. And
I tell you, I thought Andrew kind of got gypped on that one. I thought he played good defense on the foul that he picked up earlier, cutting off the sideline. They got called with a blocking foul, but he did a great job there getting set and taking the charge.
As we're going to get a Perry County timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30, so we'll stay right here. Coach Haston calls a quick timeout to talk to his son, Kenner, who was showing a little frustration with the charge call. But Andrew Mabry was there. We've seen Andrew do it for like 3 years now.
Yes. See what Coach Long kind of dials up here. He's been in the referee's ear a little bit on some touchy calls. Wouldn't be strict. He said, "Listen, I'm getting it to my best player, and he's getting to the paint, and he better be getting on that foul line."
Perry County jumps into full court pressure. Mabry in the backcourt. Gets it ahead to Mason Neal. Neal to Mabry. Cole Campbell for 3. No good. Rebound, Kurt Burleson. Burleson has it slapped away. Now it's picked up by Peters. He'll give to Mercer. Mercer goes all the way in, layup, no good, rebound Campbell.
Did you guys see that?
Sherman
was trying to foul and couldn't get the call.
Burleson spins, shot up, blocked by Warren. Rebound by Warren. Mercer for 3, no good, rebound Kurt Burleson. Ahead to Mason Neal. Neal, back out front Burleson. Burleson into the lane, back to Neal. Neal, back to Burleson. From 17, rolling, no good. Rebound, Leighton Sherman saves it. Cole Campbell, pump fake up.
Cole's got to kick that back out. He was too deep.
No good. Rebound, Mercer. Mercer to Peebahouse. Peebahouse
I'll tell you, Brian, Timmy, Summertown's got some looks. We just can't get any shots.
Yeah, they're just not going in for us.
Haston, pull up 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Kurt Burleson. He gives over to Cole Campbell. Ahead to Leighton Sherman. Leighton's going to take it in, layup, no good. Rebound, Mabry. He's up, and it is good. Andrew Mabry with the hustle basket, getting the offensive rebound, sticking it in, and drawing the foul.
I tell you, he had to position himself just right for that shot not to get blocked, and he did finish the shot and picks up the foul. You got to be a heck of an athlete. It remind me of Timmy Kinnick down there. You know what, Brian?
No, Timmy can move like Andrew. Andrews, free throw, back rim, no good. Rebound, Haston.
Maybe because I was about that size.
Andrew, I didn't mean shoot free throws like Timmy.
Yeah.
21-15. Summertown into 1-2-2 half-court defense. Ball goes into Warren. It's slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Mason Neal. It'll be Perry County basketball. And Kurt Burleson's going to get a quick break as Graham Howe comes in.
I like that move by Coach Long. You know, you can't ride him like a government mule. And let Kurt, get his composure. He's probably a little frustrated right now, too.
Peva House shot no good. Rebound. Last touch by Howe. Hey, we commented in the Loretta game. I felt like Kurt got a little tired toward the end.
He
did.
He had to do so much. Haston set to play it in. Comes into Peva House. Back in the corner to Haston. Back to Peva House. Around to Mercer. 4:50 to play. Hastings from about 23. It's good. 21-18.
His first points of the contest.
Mason Neal across the timeline. He gives over to Jackson Bennett. To Leighton Sherman, to Bennett, to Neal. Neal. Back to Bennett. Back to Neal. Neal's going to gun a three. No good. Rebound, Haston. Haston across the timeline. Gives over to Peva House. Peva House skips over to Mercer. Mercer drives, cut off. Now slips it out there to Warren. Warren back to Haston. Haston gives over to Peva House. Peva House skips over to Mercer for three. Good, and that knocks the score at 21.
Mercer's second. Well, excuse me, he didn't hit a three. He got five. Had a long two to start the contest.
As Neal with it, gives to Jackson Bennett. Leighton Sherman.
Coach Long said that's enough. Kurt, get back in there.
Inside to Howe. Howe skips it out to Neal. Neal for three. Good, Mason Neal.
Good answer by Neal.
The sophomore knocks down the three. 24-21 Summertown. 3:40 to play in the first half. Peva House. Mercer. Mercer. Peva House. Looks inside Warren. Skip pass over to Haston. Haston drives into the lane. Pull up 12-footer. No good. Rebound Mason Neal. Neal's going to be fouled by Peters, I believe. So that'll be his third.
Brian, Timmy, I'll say this. Now, it may go to pot, but we're always going to be the shortest, smallest team out there. But we are absolutely getting after it on the board.
We are.
We are.
It was almost like that Loretta game lit a fire.
Kurt Burleson back in.
But we rebounded well in that Loretta game.
We did.
And Sawyer Sherman back. Bennett to Leighton Sherman. To Bennett. Inside Graham Howe. He gets it out there to Kurt Burleson. To Bennett. Bennett into the lane. To Leighton Sherman. Leighton gives over to Bennett. Bennett into the lane. His pull-up 8-footer. No good. Rebound. Graham Howe. He goes back up. No good. Rebound. Howe throws it off of Peva House, out of bounds. Last touch by Peva House. Great hustle there by Graham Howe.
It's a great effort by Graham Howe, but there's no way in the world he shouldn't be shooting free throws.
Yes.
I think I can see blood coming out of his head.
Bennett to play it in. Bennett into Kurt Burleson. 2:55 to play in the first half. Sawyer Sherman. Jackson Bennett for three. That's three for Jackson Bennett.
I like it when Jackson Bennett starts feeling it and looking to score. He's been out most of the year. He just got back, kind of still getting his feet wet, but he is looking like Jackson Bennett that kind of ran point for us last year with Cole Campbell injured.
As Sawyer Sherman steals it now, he's going to gun from the volleyball line. It's good. 30-21. 6 real quick points for Summertown. 2:20 to play. Haston in the front court. Gives over to Mercer. Back to Haston. Over to Peva House. Inside Warren. Warren works on Howe. Shot up. No good. Rebound Mercer. Mercer back to Haston. Haston for three. Good. Kennard Hastings can shoot it.
I ain't bragging on the rebounding no more. It led to a three-pointer.
30-24. Bennett to Burleson. Sawyer Sherman to Bennett. Back to Sawyer from the volleyball line. No good. That might have been a heat check. Perry County with it, trailing by 6, 1:45 to play. Hastings to Peva House for 3. Good.
Just like that. Perry County says, nope, we're going to cut back into that.
3 for 3. Perry County answers Summertown. Burleson with it to Sawyer Sherman. To Bennett. To Layton. To Bennett.
Sometimes got to at least let Howe touch it at the high post. As Perry County just keeps extending out wide.
Burleson into the lane. No good. Rebound Hastings. Ahead to Peva House. Peva House skips it out there to Mercer. Mercer into the lane, gives to Warren. Warren to Peva House for 3. No good. Rebound Peva House. He goes back at Burleson's shot, bouncing. No good. And Kurt Burleson's going to pick up the foul.
With his second.
I'll tell you what, Peva House, I thought Sherman did a pretty good job trying to box him out after that 3. Peva House just all over the place.
First free throw no good as Cole Campbell's going to come in. He's going to get Layton Sherman. So that's Kurt Burleson did pick up his second. Peva House second toss is good. 30-28, 2-point game, 1 minute to play in the first half. And here comes Cole Campbell and the Eagles. Campbell to Sawyer Sherman. To Campbell. Kurt Burleson to Sawyer Sherman. Hits a cutting Burleson all the way to the home to the basket. No good. And Peva House is going to foul him, and Kurt Burleson will go to the line for 2 free throws. 46 seconds to play in the first half.
Be the first points. If Kurt can get one of these to go, he's scored in a while.
Free throw good. Andrew Mabry set to check in. He's going to get Kurt Burleson if Kurt can knock his free throw down. Free throw good. Summertown by 4. Layton Sherman in for Jackson Bennett. Andrew Mabry for Kurt Burleson. And Mabry rushes down to pick up Peva House.
Shows you how contested Kurt's been being at the rim, Brian. He's got 9 points, but 5 of them are on free throws.
Warren to Hastings. Hastings steps on the sideline.
I was fixing to say not a bad foul.
No, but it was good. They were harassing him. So Kurt immediately re-enters, and Jackson Bennett out will go Mabry and Howe. So we got Campbell, Layton Sherman, Sawyer Sherman, Kurt Burleson, and Jackson Bennett. 32-28 Summertown, 36 seconds to play in the first half. Bennett to Campbell. Campbell's going to be fouled by Hastings, and that's going to be his second.
That should send Cole line. That will be the team 5th.
And we're going to get Howell and Mabry to check back in. Cole Campbell, the senior. First free throw, good.
Cole's first point of the game.
We can say it every night, every quarter, and you just can't stress enough how important and how big it is to have Cole Campbell back this year.
You give me 5 of him, I'll beat you.
Yep. It's Campbell. Cole knocks down both free throws. Ryder Blackwood in for Cole Campbell. Mabry came in for Burleson. Ball comes into Peva House. Peva House is going to be fouled by Mabry.
It's not a bad foul, though. It's just the 4th. It'll make them have to set up something inbound half court without trying to run and get a fast break point out of it.
So that's going to be 2 on Mabry. Ball comes into Peva House. Peva House trapped in backcourt. Gets it out there to Mercer. Mercer layup, no good. Rebound, Jackson Bennett.
Timmy, was he trying to dunk that?
No, I think he was just trying to finger roll it over the front.
It cost him 2, whatever he was trying to do.
Hey, he got close. He got up there.
Yeah, he was up there.
Coach West Long's going to get a full timeout here with 30-second timeout with 13 seconds to go in the first half, and his team leading 34-28. And you said it earlier, Clint, I'm sure we're going to work to try to get Mr. Kurt Burleson a touch in the lane.
No, listen,
I mean, you don't
I
have
can only say what I would do.
Yeah.
You got to remember, Brian, this is the guy that took shots from the bench. Coach would bench him. If he ever touched it, he shot it.
Well,
If they'd pass it to me.
So Campbell, Bennett, Sawyer Sherman, Leighton Sherman, Kirk Burleson. And here comes Bennett. 11 seconds. To Sawyer. Sawyer to Bennett. Bennett gives to Cole. Cole for three. Glass. No good. Rebound. Bennett. Back up. No good. And that shot is blocked. And that's where we'll go to the first half will end with your score. Summertown 34. Perry County 28. Now we're going to be joined by head Lady Eagle basketball coach Jeremy Jean to talk about tonight's contest and what's going on with the Lady Eagles. So, Coach, congratulations on another win. Go to 18-2, I believe.
Yes.
18-2 on the year. Just give us your thoughts, and I'm sure.
Oh, it was ugly.
Frustrating night.
It was ugly, but that's what I told them in the locker room. Like, that's how teams are going to play us. That's how they're going to guard Ella. That's how they're going to guard. They're going to double Abby and leave shooters open, and we just got to learn how to handle that pressure. I've said it all the time. Don't fight pressure. If there's pressure, just go to the rim. But we couldn't because we're in the way. So it was one of those days. We were more worried about. Our mind was on senior night.
We talked about it. How many times does it happen? Whether it's senior night, homecoming, any kind of special thing like that. And I know we were just a little out of sync, but hey, what about the job Riley Blackwood did in the second quarter to kind of hold us in the game there?
Without her, we don't score.
No.
She did a good job, good enough. I mean, tell me halftime, Riley, you're in. Abby, jump, like y'all get wide. But that's what. You know, if we'll pass and space the forward, we can post any of them up. But it's just we're not very. Tonight we weren't very disciplined on doing what we were supposed to be doing. We come out of a timeout, supposed to be switching, and then I look up, we got 3 playing a man and 2 are playing zone, and they get a wide open 3. And you know, if that's a 2-point game, that's a big shot. It didn't matter we were up 15, but like that's things we gotta clean that up.
Well, the other thing is, I know you've coached a lot of years, but you've had games where you've had teams in the past. If you played like that, we wouldn't have been good enough to get the win. But we were still able to get the win tonight. Yeah.
Defensively, we made it tough on them.
Yeah.
You know, they battled. They made it hard on us. They attacked the glass. We did a good job for the most part, rebounding, but. We just found a way to get enough stops.
I said it on the air, and I don't know if you agree, but I said their quickness was more – they were quicker than anybody we played except maybe Fayetteville City.
Yes.
I mean, they were really active on the defense.
Them 1 through 4 was more than Fayetteville City. You know, Fayetteville had those 2 kids, but they had a whole crew that was getting up in us. And, you know, we settled for shots early, and then it just got snowballed. We get in foul trouble again, and – that's something we got to stop getting silly fouls, you know, going over the back or reaching in on a rebound. We got to let those go.
Or in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, 18-2, and that carries us back into district schedule. Picks back up Friday night.
Yeah, Lewis County. That's us. I mean, if I'm playing me, I'm going to do what they did. Get up in us and make it sloppy, and make us play sloppy and. You know, if they do, hopefully we'll keep getting better at it.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. And as we keep moving forward to this year, will be tournament time here before we know it. So, Coach, anything – I know you've coached a lot of players. We honored 4 of your seniors tonight. Just put it into words what they've meant to your program over the last few years.
Well, that's, you know, they came in. I think they're the only class nobody's quit me yet. So, that's a positive. But they're unselfish. You saw in the third quarter, maybe we made 8-10 passes and turned the ball over. Right?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to shoot the ball, but that's just them. That's what it bleeds over the whole entire team. But they're good leaders, and they're just a really unselfish group.
Well, they've done a good job. And Coach, again, thanks for congratulations. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you Friday night after another Eagle victory. So at halftime of the boys' game, Summertown 34, Perry County 28. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. And welcome back to Summertown High School as Brian Long, Clint Brazier, Timmy Kinnick, and Macy Pettis. Halftime of the boys game, 34-28 Summertown. Clint, what do you got?
Perry County with only 4 scorers, but very balanced. Kenner Haston with 6, Landon Warren with 6, Jake Mercer with 5, and leading all scorers, Colton Beaverhouse with 11 big first half points. For Summertown, lot of different kids scoring tonight for Summertown. Andrew Mabry with 4, Ryder Blackwood with 2, Mason Neal with 3, Cole Campbell with 2, Graham Howell with 2, Sawyer Sherman with 3, Jackson Bennett coming off the bench hitting 3 big threes with 9, and him and Kurt Burleson both with 9 each to lead Summertown.
So we're at halftime, 34 points. We've had 8 different kids score. That's it's a pretty good balance.
The scoring's been balanced, Brian, but we've really had to work for it as we saw. Every time Kurt goes to the paint, it is getting contested, and if you got some referees that are kind of letting it go, Kurt, the majority of his points are on foul shots, so he is getting the foul line. But we've had some open looks, with the exception of Jackson Bennett and Mason Neal. Sawyer hit one from way downtown, but we have missed a lot of threes that have been open shots.
And Leighton, he hadn't scored.
Leighton has not scored.
Scored 20 the other night.
Yeah.
So it'll be Perry County basketball. On the floor for the Eagles, Leighton Sherman, Cole Campbell, Sawyer Sherman, Jackson Bennett, and Kurt Burleson.
Will said to make sure we try to do a good job because we've probably got a lot of Perry County viewers. And, of course, Perry County viewers know if you got a Long, a Brazier, and a Kinnick up here, we're going to be biased towards Summertown, but we'll try to do the best we can.
Beaverhouse goes inside. Peters will go through his hands out of bounds. It'll be Summertown basketball. And it's a good thing because he had a layup.
Yeah. If he'd have caught it, it'd have been 34-30.
Leighton Sherman for 3. No good. It's going to go out of bounds off the rebound. It'll be Perry County basketball.
We could just see that one from here, guys. It just looked left the whole way.
Hastings across the timeline. Gives to Beaverhouse. Beaverhouse stolen by Bennett. Summertown wants to run. Ahead to Leighton Sherman. Back to Kurt Burleson. All the way home, layup, good.
The only thing I was worried about is he's going to run into Bennett. Bennett wasn't going to get out of his way.
Summertown in full court pressure. Hastings ahead to Warren. It's stolen by Leighton Sherman. Leighton ahead to Jackson Bennett. Back to Leighton to Cole Campbell. He's going to drive a layup. No good. Rebound, Beaverhouse.
Cole looking for the contact and a foul.
Ball picked up by Sawyer Sherman to Kurt Burleson for 3. Bang! Kurt Burleson for 3. Just like that, Summertown up 11. Warren in backcourt, gives to Mercer. Back to Warren, over to Beaverhouse. Beaverhouse skips it over to Mercer. Mercer goes inside Peters. Peters skips it out there to Beaverhouse for 3. Good. Beaverhouse having a night.
Right where he left off. That's his 3rd 3 of the night. He's got 14.
Sawyer Sherman in front court, back to Cole Campbell. Over to Leighton Sherman in the corner to Jackson Bennett. Bennett thought about a 3, now kicks it out to Cole. Over to Sawyer in the corner to Jackson. He's open for 3. No good. Rebound, Hastings. Hastings gives out to Beaverhouse. 39-31, Summertown by 8 over Perry County. Mercer, he's going to gun a 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's Bennett.
Kurt got lucky with this official down here that he did not get called for shoving him back there.
Inside Burleson in the corner to Bennett. Back out to Sawyer Sherman. Goes inside Burleson. He spins. Layup. Good. Vintage Kurt Burleson.
I tell you what, it was a great seal, and Sherman did a great job getting that pass where only Kurt could get it and just let his big man work.
Summertown by 10. Hastings in backcourt. Gives out of there to Warren to Beaverhouse. Beaverhouse cut off by Bennett. Now goes inside Peters. Peters might have got away with the travel. Up off the glass. Good. Peters scores. Here comes Summertown.
Peters' first 2 of the game, but he was in foul trouble the whole first half.
Leighton Sherman to Jackson Bennett for 3. Good. Jackson Bennett, 4th 3 of the night. Summertown by 11.
And he's wanting the ball, Brian. That's good to see.
He's asking for it. I'm glad to see him back, guys, and shooting the ball.
Beaverhouse across timeline. Drives into the lane. Nice pass. Peters shot. No good, but Leighton Sherman's going to be called for the foul, and Peters will go to the line for 2 free throws.
I think it'll be Leighton's second. Oh, excuse me, his
His
first.
44-33. Summertown leads Perry County. 5:04 to play in the 3rd period. Peters, free throw rolling, comes out. No good. Peters, second toss, rolling, good. Burleson will play it in to Campbell. Summertown by 10. Campbell to Sawyer Sherman, back to Campbell. Jackson Bennett getting a lot of attention over here now. Jackson Bennett gets a screen, stops, pops, three, no good. Rebound, Hastings. Hastings needs help, gives it out there to Peevahouse. Ahead to Mercer. Mercer drives, goes inside Peters. Peters back out front, Peevahouse. Peevahouse, ball kicked by Cole Campbell.
How many times we've seen Cole Campbell do that in his career?
That's the 6,331 times this year.
I'm glad you know.
Yeah.
Cole going to get a break. Ryder, who's just as pesky, going to come in for him, give him a little break.
Peevahouse, contested three, air ball, rebound Kurt Burleson. Gives over to Blackwood. Blackwood to Burleson, to Jackson Bennett. Gets a screen. Now back to Burleson. Burleson stops. That gives back to Bennett.
It's good defense by Warren. Kurt wanted that little fadeaway he likes on that baseline.
Sawyer Sherman got baseline all the way in. Shot up, rolling, no good. Battle for the rebound. Slapped around. Mercer's got it. Burleson tapped it a time or two. Mercer comes up with it. He gets it to Peevahouse. Peevahouse ahead to Hastings. Hastings for three. No good. Rebound. Hastings runs down the long rebound. He tries another three. Bouncing. Good. Got the shooter's roll. That'll cut it to 7 with 3:50 to play. Blackwood to Burleson. Burleson to Bennett to Blackwood to Sawyer Sherman. Sawyer.
He had Leighton in the corner if he went right back to his brother.
Blackwood into the lane. Gives it out there to Leighton Sherman. Leighton into the lane. Nice give over to Burleson. Pump fake up. Rolling. No good. Rebound. Slapped around. Out of bounds.
Kurt looked at that ref like, come on.
I think he was saying Hastings went out of bounds on his own and couldn't be the next one to touch it. Is that?
Yeah, he did.
Is that a football, basketball-ish rule?
It works for me.
Well, he caught it and then stepped out of bounds.
Oh.
Burleson, turnaround, no good. Rebound.
Kurt had been flirting with it the last couple of possessions. He's going to get it that time going over the back.
So that'll be the third on Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
Graham Howell's going to check in real quick right here. 3:20 to play, and Kurt Burleson's going to get a blow. Warren. Peevahouse to Warren. Hastings. Warren. Peevahouse skips it ahead, across the timeline to Hastings. Hastings goes baseline. He slips, falls, passes it out there to Peevahouse. Peevahouse skips over here to Mercer. Mercer, 3 seconds is the call. It'll be Summertown basketball.
It's a good break for Summertown. Mercer couldn't have been more wide open. Hallmark set to check in for Summertown on the next break.
Leighton Sherman across the timeline to Jackson Bennett. To Graham Howell to Sawyer Sherman. Sawyer drives, going to take it home, layup, good. Kind of awkward looking shot, but he got it to fall.
He honestly could be shooting an and one out of that.
Summertown by 9. Hastings to Warren. Peevahouse back to Hastings. He comes across the timeline to Peters. Back to Peevahouse. Perry County much more deliberate this game than they were at Perry County.
Kenner Hastings, he got an injury timeout. He's going to check off. Peters also going to come off.
Griffin and Moore will check in. Out will go Peters and Hastings. He with the tweaked ankle. Peevahouse in the corner to Warren. He drives his pull-up 15-footer. Good. That's a tough shot.
I tell you, Warren impressed me so much at Perry County.
46-39. Howe, Leighton Sherman, Sawyer Sherman. Sawyer thought about it from the Gene McBee logo. Leighton goes inside Jack Hallmark. Hallmark's turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, slapped out of bounds. Last touch, Graham Howe. It'll belong to Perry County.
Jack looked a little surprised that he had that. You're in there, be thinking I'm open to score. Coach Long going to take him out. So never mind. Next time you get in there, Jack, be looking to score.
Cole Campbell in. Hallmark goes out, and that ball goes through Mercer's hands, out of bounds. Caught a break there, an unforced turnover by Perry County. Cole Campbell to play it in. Perry County looks to be in a 2-3 zone. Comes into Leighton Sherman to his brother Sawyer. Back to Layton, out between the circles. Sawyer from the Gene McBee logo, no good. Rebound, Graham Howe gets his rebound. He's going to be fouled, and that fouls, if that's on Warren, that's a tough call for Perry County.
I think I actually think he got fouled by Griffin.
Yes.
But they're going to attack Warren with it. It's just Warren's first. But I like to see Graham. I'm glad to see Graham getting a rebound and looking to score out of it.
First free throw, no good. Graham Howe ready for the second toss. Free throw comes out. Rebound, Warren to Mercer to Peevahouse. Peevahouse thought about a three. Now he gives to Moore. Moore goes inside. Ball stolen by Mabry. Mabry ahead to Campbell. Campbell has it slapped away by Mercer. Mercer for Perry County picks it up and comes back the other way. Good hustle by Mercer. He gives over to Peevahouse. Peevahouse for three. Good. 46-42. Perry County's cut it to 4. Here comes Cole Campbell. Leighton Sherman. Cole Campbell inside to Mabry. Back out to Leighton Sherman. Leighton shot blocked. Rebound, Graham Howe. Howe to Campbell. Over to Sawyer Sherman. Sawyer into the lane, gives to Cole. Cole for three. Comes out. Rebound, Leighton Sherman. Leighton gives back to Cole Campbell for three. Good, Cole Campbell. Good job there by Leighton Sherman.
Keeping it alive.
Campbell with the steal and the bucket. 5 quick points by the senior. 51-42. Almost gets another one. Peevahouse in backcourt. He's in trouble. Gets it out there to Mercer. Mercer has it slapped away, picked up by Mabry. Eagles want to run. Ahead to Campbell. Campbell takes it home. Layup. Good, Cole Campbell. 7 in a row for the senior as Perry County's going to take a timeout. 31.9 seconds to play in the third. Summertown 53, Perry County 42.
And I tell you what, guys, looking at Rhonda Campbell's face down there, that's a proud mama down there watching her baby boy on senior night. And listen,
hey,
just quietly, Cole only had 2 points before that little explosion. had 7 points there in a span of about 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
You know, and Cole's one of those guys that don't show much emotion, but I saw some emotion there.
Yeah,
he was feeling it.
And that got his team, this crowd. The crowd was a little stale there for a little bit. That got the crowd excited, the student section excited, got his teammates excited, and forced Kurt Hastings to take a timeout and try to calm everything down here.
And what's big is that little run there by Cole and his teammates. We were
Kurt.
able to extend with Kurt sitting out. Perry County with it, play it length of the court. Mercer's got it. Mercer to Peevahouse. To Peevahouse across the timeline. He's going to pull up for three. Front rim, no good. Rebound, slapped around. It'll go off of Mercer, out of bounds, and Cole Campbell and Leighton Sherman battling on the glass.
Folks at home, I can't emphasize this enough. If you like getting two teams getting after it on defense, this is your contest.
Absolutely.
Burleson checks in. Bennett comes in along with the Sherman twins and Cole Campbell. Sawyer Sherman with it top of the key, gives his brother Leighton in the corner to Kurt. Kurt drives baseline, shot up off the glass. Kurt Burleson at the buzzer.
What a flurry, Brian, to finish the third quarter.
Great execution there to close it out. Your score, Summertown 55, Perry County 42. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to Summertown High School. Brian Long, Timmy Kinnick, Clint Brazier, and Macy Pettis. Timmy, fourth quarter about to get started here. It'll be Summertown basketball. As Leighton Sherman Jackson Bennett, Sawyer Sherman, Kurt Burleson, and Cole Campbell.
We have our seniors put up 9 points in about 30 seconds.
Yep. Bennett out to Cole, over to Leighton Sherman, inside Kurt. Kurt spins, goes to the glass, no good. He's going to go to the line for 2 free throws, and I ain't going to lie to you. I get nervous. I thought they was going to call an offensive foul right there.
Yeah.
Just the way Kurt, he turned so aggressively to go to the basket. Burleson to the line for 2 free throws. First toss, good.
I think Kurt surprises defensive players a lot with his quickness. He's a lot quicker than what he looks.
Yes, he is. That spin move is quick.
It's quick.
Burleson knocks them both down.
Gives Kurt 20.
And Summertown leads 57-42. Shouldn't it be 57?
Yeah, it is.
They've corrected.
There it is.
Cole Campbell had to slap himself then. He just couldn't quit reacting, but if he hadn't have touched that ball, it would have been Summertown's ball.
Perry County got an inbound in the corner against full court pressure. Tough place to inbounds. Warren gets it into Peebahouse. Peebahouse up the sideline, and he's going to be called for the carry, which is a good call. I mean.
Well, but Peebahouse got a look on his face kind of the same way I would, like, well, we're 7:42 in the game. How many could we have called by now if we wanted to?
Campbell.
Whatever you do, Cole, don't carry this ball right here out there by yourself.
Bennett out between the circles. Sawyer Sherman. Sawyer to Bennett. To Leighton. Looking inside for Cole or Kurt. Leighton to Kurt for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound. Peebahouse. Peebahouse going to be fouled by Jackson Bennett. So 57-42, 7:20 to play.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Long, you don't want to rack up a bunch of fouls, but you have to continue this pressure because it is gave Perry County all they can handle.
Mercer racing across the timeline. Has it slapped away by Leighton Sherman. Now slapped away, picked up by Sawyer. Good hustle by the Eagles. To Campbell.
I think we got to
to Burleson. Layup. Good.
Great job by Cole Campbell right there.
What a finish, too, by Kurt. But, guys, down here on this other end, I think we got to give a steal or an assist to the official.
Yeah.
Because I think it hit him twice.
I think Brian missed a couple of the tips.
Oh, yeah.
He went from the first one to the last one. There's about 5 over.
If you just look at the Sherman twins, you wouldn't think they would be as active and quick on defense.
They cause so much havoc defensively.
They do.
Peebahouse to Peters inside Warren. Shot up, no good. And Bennett's going to be called for the foul.
That's 3. That's 3. That's the one thing you don't want if you're Summertown, to slow the game down and let Perry County get back into it with free throws. That's 3 quick ones here early in this fourth quarter.
That's Bennett's second, and Warren at the line for 2. Warren's first free throw, back rim, no good. Warren's second toss, rolls good. Burleson into Campbell. Here come the Eagles. 6:45 to play. Sawyer Sherman drives all the way home, layup, no good, but he's going to be fouled.
Tell you what, he did a great job, Brian Sawyer did, to recognize that Peebahouse was face guarding Kurt Burleson. And he just made a fake, took it to the basket, and still got Peebahouse to pick up his 3rd foul.
Sawyer Sherman free throw, good. 60-43. Sherman, second toss, good, 61-43. Summertown by 18, 6:30 to play. Peebahouse in backcourt. Across the timeline. Gets a screen from Warren. Into the lane, now kicks out Mercer. Mercer drives, cut off, slapped away by Campbell, now gives back to Warren. Peebahouse has got it. Peebahouse drives, gives to Warren, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Jackson Bennett. Jackson Bennett's made his presence known tonight. Jackson Bennett to Sawyer Sherman. They're not going to guard him. Sawyer for 3, no good. Rebound, Peters.
Well, I tell you, both Sherman brothers, only as much as Leighton had at Perry County, they've got 1-3 between the both of them tonight. And that was a dumb foul there by Leighton as well. at half court away from the ball, just a little too aggressive. 6 minutes to go, and now Summertown sitting on 4 fouls.
Yep, next one, Perry County will shoot free throws for the rest of the quarter. Warren goes inside Peevahouse. Peevahouse trap. Now gives to a cutting Warren.
What
layup.
a dish.
That's a good move.
That's
Good
a great
cut.
dish.
Cuts it to 16. Leighton Sherman will bring it across the timeline. Over to Cole. Cole to Jackson Bennett. Back to Leighton. Kurt calling for the ball.
Yeah, he wanted it reversed there so Kurt could get Peevahouse posted up.
Campbell drives all the way in, shot up, no good, and Campbell's going to be fouled.
If that's on Peevahouse, it's his 4th. And it will be.
It is.
Campbell just deceptively quick and strong along that baseline getting to the basket. First free throw, rolling, rattling, falls. Good. Campbell, second toss in the air, back rim no good, rebound Peters. Peters gives over to Peevahouse, ahead to Mercer. Mercer thought about a 3, now drives in, shot up off the glass, good, and he was fouled. And Mercer will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play, and that foul will be on Kurt Burleson. That's his 4th.
You talked about sneaky quick. Now Mercer, he made one move,
And he was,
and
at
he
the
was
rim.
there.
Yeah. So
You called it. Kurt picked up his 4th. He's going to come out. Campbell's also going to get a break as Mabry and Howell come in for him.
free throw, good. Trims it to 14. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Bennett to Leighton Sherman across the timeline.
You know, Brian, here's where I want to see Bennett, the 2 Sherman brothers, Mabry. I want to see them step it up. You know, you've got to carry the torch right now with your 2 seniors kind of getting a break and Kurt in foul trouble.
Andrew's shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Perry County. A good quick move there by Andrew Mabry to get to the brim.
Let's see what we got. Got a sub, but nobody picked it up. Referee Boston over there, he couldn't figure out anything because Wes was in his ear the whole time. I think he's trying to talk to him, so this referee across the way couldn't see him.
So, Mabry to Leighton Sherman.
That's a foul.
Leighton to Andrew. Andrew puts a move on all the way in. Shot up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. And Andrew just fearless going to the basket.
I like to see that out of Andrew, like you said, with the 2 seniors on the bench right now.
Let me tell y'all something. You remember the old Gene McBee way was the same as the Shane Clark way? You didn't give up an and one.
Yeah.
This Perry County bunch
They
does
don't
not
give
give
up
up
an
and
and one.
ones.
No,
You
they
got to
don't.
go to the foul line and make 2 foul shots.
No layups. Andrew free throw, rolls, rattles, comes off. 62-48. Summertown by 14, 4:38 to play. Mabry, second toss. This one is good. Summertown will jump in and pick up full court man-to-man. Mercer across the timeline, guarded by Leighton Sherman. Leighton. Mercer over to Peevahouse. Peevahouse guarded by Mabry. Drive, stops, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Griffin. Griffin gives out there to Peevahouse. Peevahouse goes in,
That's a
shot
foul.
up.
They get him for a walk, but that's a foul. Used to be anyways when I played, guys. You couldn't lower your shoulder and move the guy.
I think Mabry's frustrating Peevahouse just a little
Yes,
bit. It's
he
getting
is.
pretty
Wouldn't
physical. Yeah.
Kind of frustrates me just watching.
Leighton Sherman drives, gives out to Sawyer. Sawyer was open for the 3, puts it on the floor, spins. It shot up, no good. Rebound, Griffin,
Don't foul.
and Sawyer is going to be called for the foul, and that's going to send Perry County to the free throw line. Sawyer tried one of Kurt Burleson's moves, and it just don't quite work as well for Sawyer.
No. And I don't know if he was told not to, but if you're Leighton or Sawyer, and unless Coach Long has told you no threes, he was wide open for that 3. You got to let her go.
So Griffin at the line, Aiden Griffin at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw in the air, no good.
I
Campbell.
didn't think Cole would be out real long.
He comes in, Sawyer's going to get a blow. 3:59 to play.
That's Sawyer's 4th foul, too.
Free throw good. Cuts it back to 14. Cole Campbell's got it. Here come the Eagles. Graham Howe, Leighton Sherman. Leighton drives, kicks it over to Bennett for three in the corner. No good. Rebound, slapped around. Leighton's got it. Leighton Sherman brings it back out, gives to Graham Howe. Graham to Cole. Cole for three. Rattles, no good. Rebound, Warren. Warren trapped, needs help. Gets it out there to Griffin, who gives to Mercer. Mercer being harassed by Leighton Sherman. We're going to get a timeout. And it's a good timeout there, Clint, because Perry County, that had trouble written all over it for Perry County.
It did. I would like to see us, and I know Cole was open and he's feeling it, and he had that little flurry there, and he's had a heck of a night. But I'd like to see us reset and look for more lanes and foul shots. They can't score if they don't have the basketball. And, it's only a 14-point game, 3.5 to go, and we've seen it in this game already. How many flurries have we had on both sides?
Yeah.
So you don't have, if you're Summertown, you don't have our best player on the floor as well.
Well, and Hastings is down for Perry County.
They
do have him iced over there now, his ankle.
Yeah. But and I forgot to do it the last couple, Brian, but I got to give a shout-out to Billy and Faye. Hadn't been seeing them much. I've seen Billy more. But Billy, Faye, y'all watching from home?
Yeah, he's been a little under the weather for about a week, so he's kind of had a rough go. So he's about to get better, I think.
Well, we miss you guys here, that's for sure.
Inside Piva House. Piva House, nice spin move. They're going to count the bucket, and there's a foul. So just like we said, Clint, there's a chance to cut this lead to 11.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know where the foul was because I thought he faked us all out of our shoes and got away from us.
And if it was a foul, the bucket don't count.
So that was on Bennett, his third, and Kurt Burleson will come in, and out will go Graham Howell, and Piva House free throw is good, and now it's an 11-point game. It was 17 just a bit ago. Bennett drives baseline, kicks it out there to Leighton Sherman for three. Oh, no, comes out. Rebound, Cole Campbell. He goes in. He's going to be fouled. And Cole Campbell, the man on the spot with the offensive rebound.
I think that'll be his fourth.
Yes.
Kurt going to play offense. Howell going to come in and play defense, looks like.
Campbell, first free throw, rolling, good. Graham Howell in, as Clint said. Kurt Burleson will go out. He with the 4 personal fouls. Campbell, second toss, no good. Rebound, Griffin.
I tell you, just like the girls' side, though, guys, we have not been very good from the free throw line. Especially, mainly in the second half.
Peters across the timeline, gives to Mercer. Looking inside for Piva House. Piva House goes up, shot, good. As they're posting Piva House up. Now it's a 10-point game. Campbell ahead to Leighton Sherman. Leighton drives, shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Perry County's got it. Mercer in backcourt, gives to Piva House. Piva House stops, pops from three, no good. Rebound, Jackson Bennett had it, slapped away by Mercer. It'll be Summertown basketball. As Burleson will check in. And guys, I'm just a little uneasy right now. We're a 3 or 2 away from this thing getting really hairy.
And a turnover or a foul. We got Kurt back in. I want to see a good set. And we try to get it to him there, and he finds the handle, loses it. They're going to say it stays with Summertown. Kurt got poked in the eye, I think. But I think that needs to be a point of emphasis with 2:12 to go. Nobody shoots a shot until Kurt at least touches it.
Bennett out to Leighton Sherman. 2:05 to play. Summertown slowing it down just a bit. Sherman puts a move on, going to take it all the way home, kicks out Mabry. Mabry, back out Jackson Bennett. To Cole Campbell. Cole to Bennett. Bennett back to Cole Campbell. 1:45. Bennett drives baseline, kicks it out there to Mabry. Mabry back out front, Leighton Sherman. Inside to Kurt Burleson.
It was there.
He wasn't ready for it. I think he's expecting that ball to stay outside, but he was wide open right there.
The good news is we milked about 45 seconds off the clock there.
1:35 to play. Mercer across the timeline gives to Piva House. Piva House gets it out there to Mercer. Mercer into the lane, shot up, no good, battle for the rebound. Who is it? Mercer. Mercer throws it off Mabry, and Mercer's going to be called for the foul.
I think Mercer getting a little mouthy.
Yeah.
I thought he might be fixing to get teed up, but he didn't.
So Leighton Sherman going to the line for 2 free throws. Is Leighton Sherman and Andrew Mabry teaming up after that loose ball over there against Mercer.
Yeah, it took both of them because if it hadn't, it'd have been Perry County's ball.
Sherman, free throw, no good.
I'll be darned. Even Leighton can't make free throws.
64-54. Second toss, good. It's 11. 65-54, minute 18 to play. Warren gets it in to Mercer. Mercer in backcourt as Summertown backs off, picks up at the half line. Picks up his dribble, gives over to Peevahouse. Peevahouse drives. Wanted to pull up, but he's cut off. Now goes inside Peters. Peters shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound. Peters has got it. Peters needs help.
Been in that paint
Kicks
a
it
while.
out there to number 23. Mars drills the 3. And they cut it to 8, and Coach Hastings will get a timeout with 55 seconds to go. And you're right, Clint. He got that rebound, and he was in there for a long time before he passed it out.
Well, like we said, guys, you know, this is, you just feel uneasy. You're a stop and a 3 or a foul and a 3-point play or just something from breaking this thing open. I would feel pretty confident. Both teams in a bonus right here. I feel like if you – same philosophy goes. I want to see Kurt catch it at the high post because you know they're going to be extending out. You know their guards are going to be extending out. So Kurt should have a look there around that high post. Hey, if you can take it to the basket and score, go. I trust Kurt completely.
Yeah.
But if nothing else, get to the foul line.
65-57. Hey, we knew it was going to be a battle tonight. I mean, we knew, and that's exactly what it is. You know, and Timmy, I know you remember back in the day, Summertown Perry County game, you always made sure this was a Friday night home game. Both sides did, and it was, I mean, it was when Dave Rhodes was coaching Perry County boys and Coach McBee, the Summertown boys. I mean.
Oh, it was a battle for years.
It was the showtime.
Yes, absolutely.
Campbell plays it in to Sawyer Sherman, back to Campbell. Campbell ahead to Jackson Bennett. Bennett across the timeline. Has it slapped away, and Coach Long's going to call a timeout as the ball was rolling loose.
That was almost disaster. Thank goodness Jackson's a really good infielder on the baseball squad because he had to play that short hop there without it going out of bounds. He did a good job just keeping it alive.
That did run 10 seconds off the clock, so we're down to 45 seconds, and Summertown leading by 8, and it'll be Summertown basketball.
I think if you're Coach Long here, I'm sure he's drawing – a set inbound to make sure we get it down. Yeah, if you can get a score, great. But I think you've got to be making sure your team knows you don't force a bad pass or turn a ball over without using a timeout because we got 3 of them.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what? Before this game ends, I want to give one more shout-out, fellas. I mean, you see the guys over there in the yellow T-shirt in support of Miss Rhonda Campbell. We want to continue to encourage everyone to pray for that family and the battle that Miss Rhonda's going through, and just keep them in your thoughts and prayers.
Had the pleasure of coaching Kaylee from when she was a little kid, and like I said, Rhonda was everybody's biggest fan, not just her own kids.
A great inbounds play. You called it. As we got Kurt going to the bucket, and he got fouled.
Well, then Kurt just stood out here at the half-court line all by himself till he slapped the ball, then just cut and took off. It's like they lost him.
Burleson free throw. Good. Mabry will come in for Sawyer Sherman, and Graham Howe's going to get Kurt Burleson if he makes his free throw.
When
he makes his free throw and extend this lead back to 10. And it's 10. Good call,
And I said we've been bad from the free throw line. Kurt's 9 of 10, so we can't put it on Kurt.
Warren to play it in, 42 seconds to play. He gets it in to Mercer. Mercer ahead to Peevahouse. Peevahouse has it slapped away. He's triple teamed, but he gets it back, and now he's going to be called for a walk.
That's a bad break there. It's a tough break. And I tell you what, Peevahouse is a heck of an athlete. Did you see how much wiggling and turning and coming back to the basketball he had to, just to keep that alive?
Yes.
Campbell to play it in. He gets it into Leighton Sherman. Gives to Kurt Burleson. Going all the way in for the layup. Good night. He lays it up and good. 69-57. Kurt Burleson with another bucket. Peva House drives all the way in. Shot up, no good. Rebound back up, no good. Warren will stick it in. And Warren's a good player, as you said earlier, Clint. He's just really solid. Kurt Burleson.
Looks like Coach Hastings going to call the troops off there.
Cole Campbell across the timeline. The time's going to run out. Now your final score is going to be Summertown 69, Perry County 59. So we'll just give Clint just a second here as he's totaling up the stats.
It ain't like he didn't have time to do it during this game. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I'm probably off, too.
It's a good senior night for
Absolutely.
Cole Campbell and Kurt Burleson, the rest of the Eagles, the Lady Eagles as well, as Summertown takes 2 from the visiting Perry County Vikings and Lady Vikings.
I think I have got it.
We'll be back here Friday night as we play Lewis County. Here, another district battle.
Got the county line rivalry renewed.
Coach Luke Scott played for Wes here in Wes's first year as coach.
I'm not going to go over all of Perry County, but Colton Peva House with 22 big points, 11 in the first half, 11 in the second half, and really had a big night. And Landon Warren, he had 14 big points in this contest, and might have been a different tune, guys, if Kenner Hastings doesn't go down with an ankle injury. Yeah. But for Summertown, Leighton Sherman with 1, Andrew Mabry with 5, Ryder Blackwood with 2, Mason Neal with 3, Graham Howell with 2, Sawyer Sherman with 7, Jackson Bennett having a big night, 4 big threes, had 12 points. Cole Campbell with a flurry. He ended up with 11 huge points there because I think 8 of them all came in the span of about 1 minute and really broke this game open, and your leading scorer on both sides, Kurt Burleson, 9 points in the first half, 15 points in the second half for a game-high 24. And that's Macy, thank you so much for filling in for Dad. Folks, again, if you're trying to figure out why we never ran any commercials or what's going on, it's because Will was feeling sick, and Macy did the best she could with what little she knows. So, Macy, thank you. You've done a great job. For Macy, for Timmy, for Brian, this is Clint Brazier saying so long. We'll see you Friday night, folks.